Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be going over how we do our evening chores here at our little homestead. Seeing as how it's the wintertime, things are on a little bit of a on the down low. We're not worrying about meat chickens anymore, not until the springtime. There's no garden to deal with, and yeah, everyone's kept in the same barn, so we don't really need to worry about anything else. So, get the lights on in here. This is kind of just the shack and shed area where we keep and store things. And then we will move into here where we keep all the animals. Hello, creatures. So, in the barn now with all the creatures, got all the rabbits on this side, and we've just got the chickens scattered about. So, got our water with us here, and I have to find a better place to put y'all. Let's prop you guys up right here. See if that works. Oh, I need to get a stand for this thing. All right, to start off with, what we do is we grab our bucket of ice. There goes the chicken. We get to all the bunny rabbits because all their water is all frozen up. And we just crack it up and in the bucket. And then on our way through, we lift up their little food containers. Let's do that. All of them. Oh, they're not freezing as much anymore. It's getting a little warmer up here. Still freezing though. Some not safe for work stuff going on there with the chickens, so we'll leave that out of frame. And then we just walk by and do this for all of our dear little bunnies. Oh, they're really wet. They have not frozen much. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully soon they'll get to the point where we don't have to do that. All right, get the rest of them down here. I think I'm out of frame by now. Hi, bunny. We'll get some close-up shots with the animals in a second here. Another chicken got some loud birds. Over here. And we'll give each of the bunny rabbits their waters. Can you move? Thank you. At the moment, we haven't done any more breeding of the rabbits because it's kind of cold outside. Well, it's really cold outside. It's the wintertime, and so we probably won't worry about getting any new creatures or whatnot till the springtime. Once all the water containers are popped out and put back in their place, we can then move on to feeding them. Here's a much better angle for you guys. Now that we've cleared out and opened up all of the food and water, we can come through with our, if you can see that, water tanks, and one by one, all the bunny rabbits their waters. They aren't being mischievous and pushing them out of the way for me. Oh, yeah, like this guy. This one's Mo. He's a male. He's a big one too. He's pretty shy. He'll let you pet him, and he'll gnaw on you if you let him. Buddy, you gotta move. Thank you. He's pretty chill, unlike Krabby, who is in one of the cages at the very end back there. So now that we've done that, I'll be quiet. We can then come down here. Hopefully we have enough feed left in the bucket. Yep. We come through here with our only the finest farming equipment, an old can of chickpeas. We come through, fill it up, and we put about half of this in each bunny rabbit's container, and they really like that, and because they don't really need more than that, because we feed them hay in the morning. Well, as they walk through, we can just come through and close all of their tops, like we open them coming through. And then we're going to need the chickpea can for later, so we will save that and leave it out. Now, one thing we do have is we still have some spare water, but can't forget about the 2 big bunny rabbits back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick you guys up. Ooh, oh, there we go. We're going to move you over here so you guys can get a better view of the rabbits over on this side. This is the 2 big ones, Mama and Krabby. Don't really know that I can hang you guys up here. That's not going to work. We'll just put you guys back up where you were. And there you go. Hopefully in the future, we'll get better recording equipment so that this goes a little smoothly. All we've got right now is a smartphone and a microphone, but that's really all you need. If you're ever wondering how you get started doing this stuff, like we are right now, I would say, just do it. You probably just saw a chicken fly down in front of you. They like to hide up in the rafters. We'll close those so we don't have any escapee bunny rabbits. Clap all those out and bring them back in here. You see, Mama is pretty chill. She's a pretty nice rabbit. However, Krabby over here, on the other hand, well, she earns her name. She will bite you if you let her. She just tried to there. So now we're just going to do the same thing that we did, chicken, that we did before. Where in the world did I go? It's going over here. Now take the water through the cage, give them their waters, and they're quite happy with that. And then we're still going to need that chickpea can after the chicken feed, but we're going to, again, full scoop of rabbit feed and about half for each one. And so, can't forget, we're going to need the chickpea can. Almost forgot. Now that that's all done, now that the rabbits are fine and dandy, come here, chicken. No. We need to deal with the chickens. So how do we deal with the chickens? Well, first off, we have down here in the corner, I don't know if you can see, we have a water and feeding can for them. So what we do is in this big freezer here, we will pop up and give them a couple scoops of this in a big can. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but rest assured the chickens are getting fed. We'll do that, and then, forgot it's back here, we'll take the rest of the water in our watering jug, We'll open up their watering can. I don't know if you guys can see this part, but it's just a regular big old tin watering can like you'd see at any seed and feed store. And we just pour all the rest of it in there to make sure that it doesn't go completely empty. Now, this is the part where we're going to need the chickpea can, and we're almost done because although we are in a pole barn, it can still get kind of cold in here. However, chickens, on the other hand, they don't need warming lights, at least not when they're adults, because their body temperatures run much higher than people do. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 108 degrees. And then rabbits, on the other hand, they just have fur coats, so it doesn't really bother them either. And you might be wondering why we have them up on here, like raised above the way they are. Well, they pee and poop through the cages, and it goes down under here. And the chickens, weirdly enough, will they kind of just pick through it, anything they think they need, and it gets scratched around the way chickens do, and it stays much cleaner. That way, we don't actually have to clean the cages not very often. So now we're going to come back into this little storage area with our trusty chickpea can. And we're going to open this big old freezer, which is where we keep cracked corn. Now, like I said before, it still gets kind of cold. And although chickens do stay much warmer, they do stay warmer, but it doesn't hurt to make them warm. This is cracked corn, and it's harder for them to digest, so it takes longer, and the effort that they put into digesting it is turned into heat. So yeah, we'll give them I don't know if you can see that, but we give them a scoop there, and we usually give them 2 scoops. So back into here, and we'll get another scoop of cracked corn. And we'll do it just on the other side here, so that every chicken can get all they need. And then we'll take our chickpea can. That's what it is, right? That's what I've been calling it. Isn't that what it is? Chickpeas. And we'll throw it back into the rabbit bucket for tomorrow morning. And Gramps comes through here. And so yeah, that's all the chickens. The chickens are pretty happy. That's how we do our winter evening chores here. Rough angle. Yeah. So that's how we do our winter evening chores. Sometimes we'll give the chickens special treats like mealworms or just scraps from the kitchen, and they're pretty content with that. They've got I don't think you guys can see it, but they've got a pumpkin down here that they've been nibbling on for a couple days now. Also, they like to hide in the rafters. So that's how we do things. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed documenting it to you guys. Hopefully we'll do another video on how we take care of our chickens and how everything operates in the not too far future. Maybe we'll do a video on morning chores instead, although those aren't too different. So see y'all later, and goodbye.